This is Ron. He says he's dated his way around the world. We showed him videotapes of these 3 single women, and he picked one as his date. Which one did he choose? Which will our audience choose? And this is Giorgio. He's trying to date his way through the alphabet. Which of these women did he choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they pick, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here's the host of Love Connection, Chuck Willery.
Everybody. Thanks, everybody. Good audience today. Nice. Nice to have you with us. Nice to have you with us. Let's get started by meeting our first guest. Now, he comes from a very large family that passes dating tips back and forth. He dates 3 or 4 times a week, he says, but he never mixes business and pleasure. Please welcome Ron Grossblatt. Hey, Ron. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Come sit down.
Thank you.
A lot of dating. Good night. 3 or 4 times a week?
I try to. I like to stay active, and
You ever just sit at home?
I try not to sit at home too much. I'm high energy, and I get quite bored, and I like women who are high energy and like to go out and have a good time.
Now, you've dated all over the world, right?
I've sure tried.
All over the world, yeah. What's your favorite country for dates?
I think I like Bali the best.
Bali?
In the Java Sea.
I know where Bali is. I was just there.
I think Bali's a fantastic place because it's where the Australians like to vacation. It's their Hawaii.
Yeah, you're right. They do. They come up the northern part of Australia. It's not very far. Yeah.
Exactly. And the thing about that is the Australian women think that you're an Australian guy, and they want to have nothing to do with you. They're on their vacation. But as soon as you go up and talk to them and say, I'm an American, or say your first words, you're happening.
You're
right
in
there.
Okay, let's show you some of the women that Ron had to choose from. Now, don't forget, you're going to pick the woman that you think is best for him, okay? First, there was Melissa. She likes new wave music and classical ballet. She hasn't had much luck with dating lately, and here's the kind of guy she's been running into.
And he says, well, I'll pick you up at 6:15, and I'm going, oh, what time does the concert start? 7:30. And I said, well, you know, the theater is only about 5 minutes away from here. He says, well, we don't want to be late. We might not find, you know, that kind of a thing. We're going to have a great time, I can just tell.
Okay, next there was Carolina. Now, she says that listening is the key to a good date. She thinks that a man reaches his prime at about 40, but she's convinced that older men go for younger women.
Why? Well, for ego reasons, probably. I don't know. Maybe they think it's impressive to walk into a business dinner with, you know, a 25 or 30-year-old girl as opposed to a 45-year-old woman. A lot of older men like older women, but older women tend to be too shrewd or too picky if they're single.
Aha. And finally, you watch Penny. She likes garage sales, square dances, and 50s music. And she says she's a little crazy, and we asked her to explain that to us.
By crazy, I just mean I'm not afraid to talk to people. And I'm not really afraid of rejection, like going up and asking somebody to dance. If they say no, I say, what's wrong with you? You're lost. Goodbye.
All right, now Ron selected one of those women as his date. We're going to show you all 3 women again before you vote. First, there was Melissa. She's a 26-year-old nurse. Then Carolina, she's a social secretary, and she's 25. And finally, Penny, she's 28, and she's in public relations. Audience, time to make your choice. Who do you think's the best lady out there? Got to fix Ron up. All right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the woman that Ron selected, and we're going to hear everything that happened on their date, and we're going to do that in just a minute. Stay with us. Okay, we're back. Ron, who did you select?
I selected Melissa.
Melissa. There she is right there. We're here to Melissa. Ron and Melissa haven't seen each other since their date, and as always, we hear both sides. Let's say hello to Melissa Hanlon. Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
How are you, honey? Tell us what happened on your date.
Well, Ron buzzed downstairs, and my roommate was home at the time, so I told him to go in his room because he has a problem with hassling my dates sometimes.
Your roommate is a man?
Yeah, he's a surgeon. I met him at the hospital. Anyway, I told him to go in his room, and Ron came up, and, you know, we were starting to get to know each other when my roommate came out of his room with a...
Pulled a gun on me.
He what? He pulled a... He what? He did
An
what?
automatic rifle.
He pulled an automatic
I thought I was in
rifle?
the wrong apartment.
No. It's
sure?
his hobby. He's into target
It's his
shooting.
hobby to pull automatic rifles on people? What a strange surgeon.
He told me to be extra good to her.
Oh, so he was doing it obviously as a joke, naturally. What happened next after he laid down his weapon and moved back to his room?
Well, we decided to go out to dinner. It was kind of late at this time, and Ron picked a place near the beach, and we had dinner.
Nice. Was dinner nice?
It was okay. It was kind of late. I wasn't really that hungry. He suggested, because he and I are both travelers, that he would take me to his house and show me some things he had collected.
Oh, boy. That's I like that one. That's terrific. What exactly do you have there that you would show?
Oh, various artworks from Egypt and Asia and
What happened when you got there and looked at all his artwork?
Then we sat down on the couch, and he gave me a drink, and we were just talking and getting to know each other. And
How long did it take you to look at all his artwork, Melissa?
not very long. It was getting pretty late, and I said, well, what should we do now? And he said the wrong thing.
What did he say?
He just said the wrong thing, let's say.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Okay, and anyway, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll just stay here and you can take me home in the morning, because it was late. And we went into his room, which to me was okay. I thought that was fine.
Both of you being travelers and all.
Yes, of course. And for some reason there had been a misunderstanding, and he started to get a little physical, let's say. And I said, wait a minute, you have the wrong idea here. And he said, oh, is that so? Fine. If you're going to say no, then just leave. And I said, fine. Call me a cab. And he said, you're crazy if you think I'm going to pay for a cab. I mean, it was getting to be a lot of fun at this time.
What did you say to her that was wrong?
God, I really don't know. I thought I was.
I guess none of us will ever know. She's not going to tell us either.
I took her home, and she said if I was a little bit more patient, that maybe I would get more of what I might have in mind. So I asked her for a second chance.
Yeah? And it was later in the evening anyway, huh?
Right. She invited me up, and we had a great time, and that's the story.
Is that exactly the story, Melissa? Would you like to embellish that a little bit for us?
No, that's exactly the story. He's right.
Oh, shoot. Let's take a look and see who the audience picked for you, okay, Ron? Well, the audience didn't pick Melissa. They picked Penny at 43%. Well, it's my duty to do this. I must inform you that if you'll take the audience's advice, we'll be happy to pay for the date with Penny if you'd like to go out with her. If not, then you're on your own. What do you want to do?
I think I'll take Melissa again.
Shoot, after all that talking and artwork and stuff, I don't blame you. It's too much time invested. Yeah. Melissa, is that all right with you?
At this time, I feel that Ron may be suited better for somebody else, but thank you anyway for asking.
Boy, you just never know, do you? I can't believe this. I am completely shocked. Well, I'm sorry things didn't work out for you. We tried. We have a nice gift for you, Melissa. Thank you so much for coming on the show and talking to us. We appreciate it. Well, Ron, what do you think of that?
What can you say? Shot down again.
Shot down. Well, a guy with all your energy and all those artworks, that shouldn't stop you. Listen, we have a nice gift for you. Thanks a lot for being on the show.
Thank you.
We're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Sometimes it doesn't work.
If you feel held back by the weight of navigating financial decisions, we can give you the tools to help you break free from what's slowing you down. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more. So you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
The latest trend in shopping? You know it's Amazon Lens.
Picture this.
Go from camera roll to closet by uploading pics of your favorite looks and shop similar matches to make them all your own. Oh, you want to get specific? Just circle the search. Boom, like that. Whatever's filling your inspo feed,
Picture this.
find it in the Amazon shopping app. See it, shop it with Amazon Lens.
Amazon Fire TV has so many great recommendations.
It's like it knows what we want to watch before we do.
Found this ancient book in the attic.
Oh, how about
Elves.
Vegetaria Foresteria?
Oh, elves.
This is so good.
Fire TV makes it easy.
Pater Luponius?
Anyone else in here kind of warm?
Get into more of what you're into with Fire TV.
Another episode?
All right, let's meet our next guest. Now, he says he's dated more than 500 women, had only 3 blind dates, and he believes that living with a woman is the best way to prevent marriage. Please welcome Giorgio Bonata. Hello, Giorgio. How are you?
Very good.
Good. Come join me. Earlier, we heard that you're dating your way through the alphabet. Is that right?
Yeah, I found this list of names for your baby from A to Z, and I started out, instead of having a baby, I decided to just date a girl with each name in there. And I started with Amy and worked my way on to through to Zelda.
Well, now, you're 54. Have you ever been married?
Nope, never been married.
Just not serious about getting married? We just want to have a good time. Is that it?
I haven't had the real urge to merge, you might say. To me, it's kind of like joining the public library and then being told you can only take out 1 book.
No, really? You really feel that way? So you're not looking for any kind of relationship, nothing like that? Just want to date everybody?
Nothing permanent, just kind of fun for the variety.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, what do you think women find attractive about you? Is there something particular about your physical demeanor or mental or what?
Yeah, I think the shape of my face, for one thing, and my thighs. They like my thighs.
Really?
That's right.
I never would have. Well, you never know. Let's take a look at the women that Giorgio had to choose from. Now, watch closely because you're going to vote again. First, there was Eileen. Eileen loves antique hunting. She describes herself as a congenial, well-endowed, and right now she's playing the field.
Every man is different, and I hate to say I'm trying them all. I don't mean that. But I mean, you know, if he looks good to me and he's attractive to me and I feel I want to see him on a social basis, then I'll go for it.
Okie dokie. Next there was Joan. Now, Joan's from Wisconsin. She says when it comes to dating, it's either feast or famine. She considers herself liberated, and men don't always accept that.
So if they can't quite handle where I'm coming from, I make light of it, I laugh over it, and hope that somewhere down the road that they'll change or they'll feel the need to change. But I'm not out into converting the world, not yet anyway.
And finally, watch Polly. Polly insists she'll only marry again if she has a financial agreement up front. And we ask her how she manages to stay so young looking.
I think every woman should have a facelift regularly, about every year or 2 after she's past 40. I'm very popular. I really am. A lot of people ask me out. And so, and I think that's because I try to stay well-groomed, and I think it helped.
Well, have a fit. Now, before we find out who Giorgio chose as his date, let's see all 3 of these ladies again. First, there was Eileen. Now, she's 49. She sells jewelry. Then Joan, she's a weight counselor, and she's 48. Finally, Polly, she's a 46-year-old talent agent. Okay, audience, time to vote again. Please make your choice right now. Who do you think's the best lady for Giorgio? All right, they're all locked in. Giorgio, now's the time. Who did you select?
I selected Polly.
I had a feeling you may have. Yeah, okay, there's Polly. Pretty Polly. Now, what exactly, besides the obvious, made you choose Polly?
Well, she was pretty and petite and perky, but in addition to that, I'd never dated a Polly in my whole life. In fact, I've never even met a Polly.
Oh, so this was taking care of the letter P.
That's right, up to P.
Okay, Polly's backstage. Let's say hello to Polly Piloso. Piloso, is that right?
Yes.
Hi, Polly.
Hi.
How are you, hon?
Fine, thanks.
What did you think of Giorgio when you met, Polly?
I thought he was very well groomed and very nice looking, and I thought we'd have a nice date together.
Yeah, Polly, why don't you tell us about the date this time, all right?
He picked me up at my office because he wanted to go early because he doesn't smoke, and he thought that the non-smokers go to eat later, I think. Well, on the way over, Giorgio started singing, so right away I knew that I had another actor on my hands.
Did he sing well?
Yes, he did sing well.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay. Did she seem like she enjoyed it?
Well, I sung to her in Italian,
Oh.
telling her how beautiful her eyes were, beautiful blue eyes that she has. And I'm not sure if she understood what I was singing about.
Then what'd you do?
And then we wound up in a very sleazy neighborhood.
A sleazy neighborhood? Why'd you take her to a sleazy neighborhood?
It was right in the neighborhood where I live.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
sleazy. I mean, the only violence in the whole area has been when the MGM line got loose one time.
Oh, gosh. So you're walking through this, to quote you, sleazy neighborhood. Yes?
Well, let's put it this way. The whole dinner cost him $10, so I thought that it was kind of a not that great of a neighborhood.
Was the food good?
Well, Giorgio liked it.
Oh.
See what happened, Chuck, is she ordered the number 1, and I ordered the number 2, and she should have ordered the number 2.
Oh, I see. Well, what happened? Did anything happen when you were walking with her? Was she nervous in the neighborhood and everything? Did she just say, gee, this is kind of sleazy?
When we
or
got
what?
out of the car, she acted like it was a sleazy neighborhood, so I
Yeah.
put my arm around her.
Sure, to
First
protect
thing
her.
I know, she's out of her purse comes what looked like a hand grenade.
Well, she's ready, isn't she?
Any minute she's going to pull the pin on me.
Yeah.
It turned out it was mace.
Oh.
And I mean, I don't
know which would be worse.
I've been slapped by girls, and even an older girl I dated out hit me over the head with a cane even once, but I didn't want to get maced. I was going to draw the line at that.
Well, I carry the mace because I judge a lot of beauty pageants, and I've had a lot of bad experiences when I don't vote for the person that some of the people's girlfriends don't win, so I just always go prepared.
Well, you must judge them in tough neighborhoods, I'll tell you.
Oh, they're not even tough neighborhoods that I get those kind of responses.
How'd this date end, Polly?
Well, it ended that I really did need to get back to my office after being out about an hour and 10 minutes, because I really did. And so I went back to my office to finish up some work, and I told Giorgio that I would see if I could ever help him to submit his pictures on some things because he likes to sing.
And that's the way it ended. Let's take a look and see who the audience picked for you, okay? Well, now the audience picked Eileen at 40%. Just barely. Boy, Polly came in at 38%. That was close. Well, our audience thinks that you should have gone out with Eileen. Would you like to go out with her, and we'll pay for that? That's the option that you have.
Yeah, I've dated an Eileen before, but I think since...
You don't think it'd be a waste of time or anything,
Oh, no,
do
this
you?
audience looks very astute, knowledgeable. So I think that I'll
You think
take...
Eileen's ready for you?
I don't know if Eileen has the courage for me, but I'd sure like to try it since the audience recommends it.
Okay. Well, Polly, from all indications, we're kind of sorry that things didn't work out for you, hon.
It did.
Oh, it did work out for you? Oh, good. Well, keeping that in mind, maybe we'll see you again.
Thank
you for being on the show, honey. Thank you very much, Giorgio, for being on Love Connection. We have a nice gift for you, and good luck with your date with Eileen. Listen, we're going to come right back with our next guest in just a minute. Stay with us. Well, we have time to meet one more guest. Now, she's from Detroit. She says she's bright, loving, and full of fun, but she only considers herself a 6. And these days, most of her dates are just not working out. Please welcome Pamela Smith. Hi, Pamela. How are you, hon? I'm fine, thanks. You really, honest and truly, consider yourself a 6?
Well, not honest and truly, but I don't like to rate myself too high.
Why?
Because, well, when you start thinking more of yourself, you get into trouble, more or less. So, you know, I just think I'm a little bit above average. Although I did tell my friend that I thought I was a 6. And he said, what? A 6? You're a 7.5 at least. So, that says something.
Okay. Yeah. How often do you date?
Not very much lately.
Not very much?
No. Most guys are after the same thing, more or less, so you have to give them a break every now and then.
Oh. What do you think the biggest problem is with your dates?
I think that men think that they're God's gift to women.
Do you really?
Yes, I
All
do.
men, no matter who they are, just
Well,
pretty much everybody?
99%. I'll say 9.
And are those the guys that you always end up with?
Seems like it.
Those guys who think they're God's gifted? What
That's
do you do
right.
with them?
Well, you know, after the first date, if they think you owe them something, which usually they do, you know, they take you out to dinner or whatever, and the first date, and it's like, you owe me something, and you don't. So it's like, oh, well, you know, I might try them one more time, and if the attitude doesn't change, then they're gone.
All right, now we all know a little bit more about you. Let's take a look at the tapes that Pamela saw, and don't forget you're going to vote again, okay? First there was Alfred. He's from Minneapolis. He enjoys fishing and camping. He says he's ready for marriage right now. Here's why.
Say, for instance, if I just met one woman and I stuck with her for, well, I'm at the age of 30 now, and if I stuck with her for 5 or 6 years, you know, then I wouldn't get to meet any more women, and by that time I'm getting old, and it might be kind of hard for me to meet women after I get older.
Okay, next there was Bert. He's from Mississippi, and he enjoys being around children. He dates about 3 times a week, but if it's not working, here's how he ends it.
And you fall out of your seat or something, fall away from the table, you have to do something. I guess it goes from basketball. I've always fallen, and I'm still in one piece, and I fall and throw myself around a lot, so it doesn't bother me at all.
All right, and finally you watched Leslie. He's from the West Indies, and he plays the accordion. He says that women love his French accent, and here's how he describes the mating game, as a matter of fact.
Like the lion tracking his beast, he has to be careful and wait until the beast, you know, slowly come to his track. And then after that confidence has been grown up, has been built, now I can say, well, you are in my track. You know, why don't we go down there and, you know, taste that flower and so on and so on.
Let's see all 3 of these men again. First it was Alfred. He's 31, he's a salesman. Then Bert, he's 27, and he's with the recreation department. And finally Leslie, he's a language teacher, and he's 33. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Please make your choice now. Who do you think's the best man out there for Pamela? That was very funny. What's he talking about? Okay, the audience has made its choice. We'll find out who Pamela picked and hear everything that happened on their date tomorrow. We're out of time now. That's our show for today. This is Chuck Woolery. Hope to see you back here with Pamela tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some guest on Love Connection will receive the following. Jonathan Martin dresses in sportswear, now in silks, linens, and other naturals. For that custom-tailored look, no one dresses a woman like Jonathan Martin. Or the Bissell double-action floor sweeper snaps up dirt and litter off carpets and bare floors. Great for quick pickups between vacuuming. Furnished by Bissell. Or Wood Scent Pledge for a curly, more beautiful natural shine. A fresh natural fragrance, too. Wood Scent Pledge for all your wood furniture. Or Glade Spin Fresh Early Spring. Make your bathroom a fresher place to be with Glade Spin Fresh. Available in 5 cents. For Love Connection, this is Rod Roddy.